You're tuning in to the Copacetic Hour. Why don't you just chill?
Everything copacetic?
Yeah, copacetic.
This is the Copacetic Hour. Why don't you just chill?
This is the Copacetic Hour. Copacetic is a term meaning everything is fine, cool, and in excellent order. This podcast is an area for open discussion, but not for the weak-hearted nor the simple-minded. Although we may not always agree, we will always exemplify respect. And at the same time, nobody, and I do mean nobody, is exempt from getting these jokes. Everything is copacetic. Yes, this is the Copacetic Hour. This is your host, 5, episode 6. Back again. I appreciate all the support. We got some new listens in South America. We all over Europe. Africa, I'm still waiting for you. I'm still waiting for Australia. And I'm still waiting for China. But we got 2 special guests in the building. 4th episode, 5th episode. My dog.
DQ, man, what's the deal?
Chilling. And we got a new guest. It's our first time on the Copacetic Hour. The beautiful Miss.
I'm Aj.
Hey, Ash.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm happy that y'all both here. Let's get into it.
Let's get it.
First thing we want to get into, man. Did y'all see that crazy shit that the Knicks did, dog? To Spike Lee, nigga?
Hey, that was grimy, bro.
Nigga, Spike Lee.
That was grimy.
Nigga, Spike Lee is they #1 fan, nigga.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that kind of that threw me off when I first saw the video. I'm looking like,
The fuck?
It's Spike Lee.
what did Spike Lee do? You
Yeah,
know what I'm
you
saying?
know
At
what I'm
first, I'm
saying?
looking like, what did he do? And then when I heard the whole backstory saying that he came in through employee entrance or something like that.
Right.
He came through the employee entrance and security told him he can't come here. But Spike said he's been using that entrance for the past 20 years.
28 years.
Hey, listen.
Because his wife, he got married around the time him and his wife started going and shit.
Hey, listen. I don't care what entrance he went through. It's Spike Lee.
It's Spike Lee.
Your #1 supporter,
Thank you.
season ticket holder.
Forever, nigga.
And he's been going through y'all through these tough ass times. Cause let's be real, the team trash.
Asshole.
And he's at every
Shit.
single game, and he's repping the Knicks proud, and he doing it loud and proud.
Every home game.
And
there.
y'all fools trying to kick my man out because he went through the employee entrance.
That he been going through.
Yeah, that shit sound personal to me.
It's fucking his Dolan. The Dolan a whole ass nigga. He just a rich motherfucker.
But he been doing some whole shit because even with the what was it, Oakley?
Yeah.
He did some whole shit with Oakley.
Yeah, he just a rich dickhead.
He got him arrested, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Shout out to my dog Spike Lee. He honestly, man, he don't deserve the treatment at all. We all know that.
Thank you.
But at the end of the day, man, at least if you're gonna have something that's gonna blow up and put that much attention on your organization, at least let it be for something.
Nigga. Okay, let's say they made a new rule. They forgot to tell Spike some fucking reason how. Nigga,
They
you let
shouldn't
him
treat
through.
him like that.
Thank you. You let him through this time. Hey, Spike, we just got word down. Next time we need you to go do this.
Right.
Fine. No biggie. Cool. Nigga, you gotta go back outside. And then come through the front entrance.
If I'm already in, why do I have to go out?
Right.
But
Y'all
the crazy
scanned
thing
my
though, he
ticket
scanned.
already.
Yeah, I was about to say that they scanned the ticket already.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
That
really
shit just happened. Like,
at what point? You know what I'm saying? Like really, what's the point of you making it? You know what I'm saying? It's just
man.
I don't know. I didn't get it. I just feel like, man, Knicks keep finding ways to
Fuck up shit.
to put bad shit on the organization. There is already bad enough that they're not producing no wins.
None.
Yet, you know what I'm saying? You one of the most recognizable franchises in all the sports.
Yeah, all of them.
You know what I'm saying? Then you do
The
this.
Mecca,
and
supposedly.
you do this to your biggest supporter. To me, that's some whole shit.
That's some whole ass shit.
It is what it is.
$10 million,
man.
28 years.
That's a lot of money.
Hey, Spike, man, come to LA, man. The Lakers ain't gonna treat you like that, bro.
Has he been back?
No,
he
he
said
said
he
he's
ain't
done
coming
for the
back.
rest of the season. He said he's
Done
not
for the
coming
rest of the
back.
season. Not coming back.
I don't blame him though.
I don't
Yeah.
blame him.
And I heard even players started voicing their opinions on it, saying
Yeah.
that they wasn't in support of the owner, saying, you know what I'm saying, that was some bullshit.
Nigga, you see that show that Stephen A. said that when D Wade was a free agent after they won the championship, this nigga Spike at his crib,
Yeah.
taking them places,
That's
trying to
crazy.
get him in the movies and shit,
Yeah.
trying to get him to come to New
Trying
York,
to recruit
recruiting
niggas.
this
Yeah.
nigga.
Bro, he did the same. Bro, he did the same thing. When was it? I want to say it might have been for KD.
Okay.
KD was testing free agency before he went to Golden State. He was doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get KD in New York. But it's like that with any high profile player.
Man,
Spike is
dog.
always involved.
Crazy.
Always involved. And they even said that he's even worked on, you know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily worked as I guess having a job for the organization, but a lot of production stuff he's been involved with.
Yeah, he working with the
Yeah,
niggas, trying
you
to
know
make
what
their
I'm
shit
saying?
live.
Yeah, man. But shout
Some
out to
whole
Spike,
ass shit.
man. Shout out to Spike,
Shout out
man.
to
Like I
Spike.
said, Spike, man, come to LA, man. Lakers ain't gonna do you like that, boy.
Nigga dancing in the video.
Dancing in the video.
Come to
Man,
LA.
come to LA, man.
Yo, this fucking coronavirus is fucking crazy. Shit is getting serious.
very, very serious.
I have a lot of opinions on that.
Well, indulge. Indulge.
It's just weird because I just feel like it can be really hyped up right now because everybody's taking it serious right now.
right.
But come 2 months from now, it's gonna disappear like
Think
everything
so?
else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what always happens.
See,
It never sticks around.
I think it's gonna be bad.
You think so?
I think Americans, we cocky, and we thinking shit don't phase us.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
this
true.
might be the shit that phase us.
Hey, if we rewind back to, I believe it's the second episode, I stated on here, I said, hey, this coronavirus shit is very serious, and this is before it even started reaching other countries.
Thank you.
My thing is, when we didn't take the proper measures to make sure that people that were coming back from that cruise
Yep.
were being properly, you know what I'm saying, going to these quarantine camps and shit like that, and a lot of these people, they went out to the community,
Yep.
and right now it's still no knowledge of how anything is spreading.
Yep.
I feel like we was fucked from that point.
Everything in America for some shit like this is fucked up because we outsource everything. We don't make things. People's medicine, all
Right.
that
That's
shit
true.
comes from overseas.
Right.
And they
All
not
our
doing nothing.
products come from overseas.
Absolutely.
And everything is dead right now. Some people got insulin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shit is fucked up. Like the IV bags when Puerto Rico got the hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the largest company that make the IV bags is in Puerto Rico.
Yep.
So when they had that storm, it's an IV bag shortage now. Well, duh, motherfucker.
Right.
The
Right.
fuck
Right.
you need?
Right. I'm not gonna get into the whole conspiracy theory shit because I can talk about this all day.
Shit, very convenient for Trump, nigga. I ain't-
Very,
It happens every election year.
very,
I'm just
very convenient. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, nobody's paying attention to anything. Half the motherfuckers not even going out there voting.
Nope.
You see, they cancel rallies already.
Canceling the rallies.
So I think with that, man, it's a very convenient way to put everyone's attention on that. While something very big is happening. You know what I'm saying? It's happening before our eyes as far as just the whole process of choosing our next leader in our country.
Yeah. And I
But,
hope
but at the end of the day, man, like I said, it's hopefully it is something that we get control of, we get grips of, and
right.
you know what I'm saying, we can kind of move forward. But honestly, I can't say that we got to lose this whole cocky, reactive attitude.
Yeah.
We got to start
We
being
Americans.
We got to start being proactive,
Thank you.
and we got to start thinking, hey, this shit could possibly be going on for the next 6 months.
Every empire has fallen.
You know what I'm saying?
Every single one.
Every single one, and a lot of it is due to cockiness.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So, and I think one thing that kind of made me a little bit nervous is all the different measurements that a lot of these sports teams are taking. You know what I'm saying? It's something out there with, like the NBA, for example. They announced that they are prepared to play out games in
The playoffs.
arenas,
With no
playoffs,
fans.
all that shit with no fans.
Even like the other teams, they stopped doing locker rooms.
Mm-hmm.
All the other sports, they're not doing locker rooms right now.
A lot of soccer teams across across in other countries, they're doing the same thing. They
Crazy.
already started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So not only think about just how awkward that would be, but think about the revenue that's being lost.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot of money that's being made for just one game. We look at it like it's just one game.
Nah.
It's 82 games in the NBA season.
Right.
It's a lot of money being lost, but also think about all the people that's working.
All the people that's concessions,
Concessions,
shirts, all type
janitors
of
though.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? We
Janitors.
thinking about the players who's pretty much set for life, who's
Right.
making millions, but think about these
everyday folk, the
everyday
security
folks
guards,
who depend on these games.
people to lay the court out.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Fix the
Even-
ramps, all
Yeah.
type of shit.
The cheerleaders, everybody. It's a lot of people who dedicate all that they have, and this income that is coming in from this job is
Yeah.
possibly going to be lost
Yep.
due to us not having no type of control over this virus, man. So
Crazy.
it's very scary, man. And like I feel like we gotta lose the whole reactive mindset where okay, when some shit happen, we just deal with it then. No, we gotta prepare for this because we don't know the seriousness of this. I just saw over the weekend how many cases in New York just shot up over Saturday.
Yep.
Like
Just
shot up.
and they don't even. That's just how many they know about. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Crazy.
Exactly, man.
So what you said just reminded me about something that I seen about how in Italy they don't have to pay their mortgage. And it's like the people who work for all the stadiums and arenas, they're still going to have to pay because America sucks.
Yeah.
So these people
Yep.
they're probably not going to be able to afford a lot of things if they do shut down and they can't make payments. They can't go to work.
Yeah.
They probably can't afford food.
I didn't
Right.
think about
Because
that.
if they're working in the stadiums, they're probably not making that much money in the first place.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And now, if they have to pay bills, rent, all this type of stuff, who's going to pay for that?
That's
a fact.
That's true. That's true. And I mean,
Man.
you be killing me with these drops.
Shit.
Hey, but I feel like what's next though? You know what I'm saying? We see sports teams doing it. I think next is going to be universities.
Well, Harvard already did that.
For real?
Harvard, they stated that they have up until the rest of this week to go to classes, and they have to go home. They can't.
Man.
Nobody can be on campus. But it's like, what about the people who don't have a home?
Right.
If you live
Right.
out the country, you can't go anywhere because you'll be quarantined,
Right.
and you can't just leave. Like I was reading on Twitter, there's one guy, he has a visa, a student visa, so he
Right.
can't just go back
Right.
and come back. So he's like stuck. All these people don't have anywhere to go, and
I
they're
didn't
like,
think
they
about
already
that.
said like you can't, you got to get out.
Damn.
You
That's
can't be on
crazy.
campus.
And I heard a scenario like they can't cancel schools because then people got to stay home with their kids,
Right.
and then people can't go to work.
But my job already
Yeah.
said we have to stay home 2 weeks if we travel.
Damn, for
If
real?
we travel anywhere, like I got pulled in, like, oh, if you go to these places, because I travel a lot, I can't come to work for 2 weeks. I have to stay at home, and then. But my whole thing is, what if I'm fine the whole 2 weeks and then I come back to work, and then now I'm getting sick,
And that's what they say. It don't
and I
hit
gotta
you.
come back home
For
again
2 weeks.
for 2 more weeks.
That's exactly what they're saying. I think that's why they're using the whole 14-day quarantine camps, because a lot of these people, they're not showing no type of signs or symptoms of having the virus until 5-6 days after having it.
Yeah.
And then with that 5-6 days, you don't know who you've been in contact with.
Thank you.
You see what I'm
All
saying?
type of shit.
So it's different things like that, man. We got to think about. I mean, it's very scary, but it's very real though. You know what I'm saying? It's very real,
Facts.
and
There's nothing we can do
Very
about
real.
it.
it's nothing we can't do. But
There's no more cleaning supplies.
there is something we can do, and it's basic things
It ain't
like
shit till we can do.
just wash your hands and little shit like that, disinfect. But I think the scariest thing for me, so with my job, we have to do a training for it, and we have to watch a video. It was just pretty much just a
For the virus?
awareness video about the virus and just different things like that, bro. I literally watched this video. That shit was 58 minutes of washing your hands, how to wash your hands.
People don't wash
How
their
long,
hands.
bro? Literally, bro. It was just
They don't
58
wash their
minutes about
hands and
washing
they
your
don't
hands.
clean.
So my thing is just like, nigga, you telling me that's the only thing I can do to prevent this
So
shit?
washing the hands shit is some bullshit because this spread it's airborne. So just breathing
Yeah.
is fucking you up. The main thing to do is to stay out of large places
Yep.
with a lot of people.
So no more grocery stores.
No more grocery stores.
School.
You know,
Have
your
y'all
boy
been to
order.
the grocery store?
Yeah. Huh?
Have y'all been to the grocery store?
I've
I
been
went
to the
today.
grocery store.
There's no toilet paper. There's no paper towel.
There's no nothing.
There's
Yeah.
no cleaning
Hey,
supplies.
Hey, no
nothing.
disinfectant. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Last week I bought like 15 cans of Lysol.
So
Just
you
you know
like
what I'm
you.
saying? Yeah, because of niggas like me, hell yeah. I'm
Because
scared
I
of
went
this
and there was
shit.
nothing there.
I'm about to start stocking up myself. I'm about to start buying water every week.
Water.
We have
hell
water.
yeah.
Cans.
All types of shit.
All types of shit.
Yeah.
Just in case some bullshit
Just in
happens.
case, man, because this right here it's looking like the storyline of a video
However,
game right now.
They're
Right.
saying that it affects people 40 and over who have illness already, who's
Right.
already sick.
Or people who
People
are
like us, and
Yeah.
it may be jokes and stuff, but you don't really hear about our people having it like that.
What y'all think about that though?
dog. I need to know if it's true.
Hey, honestly, there has not been one case of a black person being identified with this virus.
And they have like 5 cases in Africa. Like I saw the map. It's like 5 cases. And they didn't say anybody died. Or I think it said one person died.
He was German though.
Oh, so that don't even count.
Yeah, they announced that this morning. And one person died, but he was German.
That's
It's
crazy.
not affecting us.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man.
Super
hey,
Negroes.
let's knock on some
No,
wood,
it's
man. Where's some wood at, man?
I'm good. I got some
Yeah.
good African blood in me.
Yeah.
Hey, this nigga said we superheroes. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
But on some real
My
shit,
great
man.
granddaddy Kazula.
It's very scary, man. But me, man, I'm prepared to not go to work. I ain't doing shit.
Shit, I work from home. My shit about to be popping.
Oh
nigga.
yeah, you straight.
Fuck.
You straight. It's scary, man. So, but man, honestly though, man, hopefully we get a grip on this though, man, and things start to change soon.
Hell yeah. Next, dog. Did y'all see when the baby slapped that girl? Fuck.
Hey,
He is very interesting. I just don't know what to say about him.
He slapped her ass. I was like, what the fuck?
I feel like he reacted like this instead of like actually thinking and processing what was going on. I think he just saw like the phone and was just like smack.
He smacked her. He ain't even open hand smacked her. He closed hand smacked her.
bro,
ass.
he like
That was almost like a soft punch.
on some cowboy.
But it's something with
He-
him every month. Every month he's putting his hands on somebody, so it's just like a
Street nigga.
I don't know, but he need to get something under control.
Honestly, man, it's first of all, let's put this shit out there. It's never okay, ever okay
circumstances
in any circumstances
to hit a woman.
Let's
Unless
put that
she
out
got
there.
a gun and about to shoot your ass.
Hey,
or
let's
some
put that
Then you
shit
gonna
out
hit her?
there.
shit. Hell yeah. Shit, she got a gun
Probably
about to shoot
before
me.
you can hit her.
Hey, nine
She gotta
times
be shooting at me
nine
already.
times out of 10, you put her in a position to shoot your ass. So let's talk about that. But like I was saying, never in a million years is it okay to hit a woman.
Ever. Never, ever. Unless she
Watching
shooting at you
that
already.
video, I can see what Oz was talking about. How there was like the reaction time
Yeah, he
was
just
quick.
snapped.
It was just pop. He smacked the shit out of her too. You know
And
what
she
I'm saying?
fell.
And I think it's one thing doing that, and you can say it was a mistake. I think the thing that kind of fucked me up was this response, the video. It was like, let's not take no ownership of it. Let's give an excuse on why I did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dog, then he made a parody of it with Michael Blackson.
See, I ain't see
Where
that.
Michael Blackson, they was in some store. He was buying all these bags.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael Blackson walked up and like put the camera in his face like, my nigga, I want a picture. My nigga. Just a bitch ass nigga.
See, that shit ain't cool. But then again, I can see why he reacted like that, man. You got to think about all these niggas that keep testing him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he'd already caught a body.
Yeah.
He caught a body before,
Twice, I think,
before he
right?
even started him. So my thing is just like he's constantly probably always on edge. But at the end of the day, dog, this is what you signed up for.
That's what you signed up
It's
for.
what you signed up for, and you paying all these security guards. So
Have them do it.
if you have a fan that's doing something or even doing anything that you feel like is crossing their boundaries,
Right.
how your security guards deal with that. But right now, he's losing a lot of money from lawsuits.
Or you gotta move different, nigga.
Yeah.
Why are you still walking through the crowd when this shit keep happening?
Exactly. Nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You're not just hopping
Move
in
smarter.
a rap game, man. You gotta move smarter. I know with me right now. Let's be real. He's one of the top artists
Facts.
out right now. Let's
Nigga,
be real.
that Drake, Lil Baby, and Lil Yachty, that shit hard.
Hey,
I
that
gotta
shit
listen to
hard.
it.
That Bopra,
Yeah, that
Hey,
shit funny too though.
that
That's
shit
how we rolling.
hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Super hard.
That shit hard. I fuck with Lil Yachty for that, man, for sure. But it's still, man, once you kind of reach a certain level of stardom, man, it's certain things you're not doing. I know with me, I'm not walking in no crowd.
Facts.
And then you got all your jewelry on and
Wait
all
till
that
this
shit.
podcast pop off, nigga.
And
Y'all ain't
nigga-
gonna see me, nigga. I'm popping in and out like ghosts,
Yeah,
nigga.
okay.
But
Okay.
where is he going? to the stage. Off
It
the
seemed like
stage.
he was
So he was
going
like he was walking out or
walking
something.
to the stage or off the stage or something. I don't know. But the nigga already 4'11", so you know niggas gonna start niggas gonna already start checking. So he gonna get tested. But at the end of the day, man, you pay security guards for that, man. Keep your hands off women, dog.
So my thing is, right, we talked about this last week we talked about R. Kelly. So is it okay to separate?
My mind is telling me no.
Is it okay to separate the artist from the art? Can you still enjoy the art if the artist has done some bullshit?
Yes.
You should be able to, right?
Yes, I feel like you can. But
I feel like it
it's-
shouldn't be no denigration of your character if whatever this artist's song or movie or painting or nigga, it's this chef that make this good ass Alfredo sauce and they took all his shit off the market and you can't find it nowhere and I'm mad as a bitch.
So let me ask you this though.
Right.
Let me ask you this. So in the same breath, you're saying it's okay for you to go to a restaurant where the owner of that restaurant is a known racist.
Right.
His art is cooking. The art for him is cooking, right?
Uh-huh.
So you're telling me I can have a blind eye to the fact that he's racist, but still go support him because of his art.
Nigga, if
I
it's
feel like a lot
food
of people do
good,
that. People go to
people
Cracker
go
Barrel.
do that all that.
Hey,
People go to Chick-fil-A.
Listen, at the end
Cracker
of the
Barrel,
They don't believe
Chick-fil-A,
gays.
all of them.
At the end of the day, you are a direct reflection. Everything you do is a direct reflection of you. I
don't
don't
like
care.
Chick-fil-A?
So, hey, I
You don't
love
like Chick-fil-A?
Hey, listen.
Are you homophobic?
Hey, listen, bro.
What?
Don't start that homo.
You're not homophobic.
What being a homo got to do with your art? Like that's who you is as a person.
No, we was talking about Chick-fil-A.
What, he gay? Something? The owner gay?
He doesn't
He
like gay
doesn't
people.
like gay people.
He doesn't like gay people.
And they're
Yeah,
supposed to be like
He's like a
Christians, so
well-known
that's why they're
Christian.
not
That's why they
open on
open on
Sundays.
Sundays.
See,
I
that's
mean, I
not
understand,
open on Sundays.
But him not liking gay people ain't got shit to do with me or them chicken nuggets.
Or
So
or
why
him
do-
being racist at the restaurant, then, huh? Or him being racist at the
That
restaurant.
has something to do with me.
Why?
Because if he don't like black people, then why would I go support him? I'm not supporting his art.
Okay,
I'm not homophobic. So if a homophobic doesn't want to eat at Chick-fil-A, I understand that.
thank you.
Yes, but I get it. But my thing is, I guess is I don't know. I guess it got to be situational for me. Because if
You just put in a situation that just fit black people. I'm talking about no matter what it is, it's okay to separate the art from the artist.
it's not okay.
It's definitely okay.
No, I'm
I
taking
feel
that.
like it
It's not okay.
depends.
It's not
Everything
okay.
is
So you're not eating at
situational.
Chick-fil-A no more.
listen to Chris
it's
Brown?
not okay. Huh?
You listen to Chris Brown.
Little baby in the bag.
Yes.
Okay. So you forget about everything
Forget
that he
about-
did with Rihanna.
What happened with Rihanna?
The fuck? Nigga, are
I'm
you
just playing.
serious?
Hey, y'all. Hey, audience. That's me separating.
See, I love Chris Brown, so I feel like it's very
Separate the art.
situational.
Thank you.
Like what R. Kelly did was like horrible.
But if it don't affect you, then why
Yeah.
would you care either way anyway though?
But people do.
I don't.
People
listen,
will judge you or
But listen, I have nothing when it comes to just homophobia or anything like that. Whatever you choose to do, that's your business. But
Thank
my
you.
thing is, I'm not going to not support somebody based off something that has nothing to do with me. Racism has something to do with me. If somebody don't like me, I'm not going. If somebody's racist, I'm not going to support
and
their
I
art.
get that, and that's in that situation for you. But in a situation that doesn't necessarily define or affect you, it
Like
is
R. Kelly?
okay.
So like R. Kelly.
I feel like it's okay to listen to his music. I think he should go to jail. He should be locked up and
But he made good music.
spend all his time. But he makes good music.
So what if it happened to a family member?
Then it's probably F. R. Kelly.
Then it's probably F. R. Kelly because then it would affect me directly, just like you said.
That's what I'm saying. Everything with me is just is situational. So I feel like it's really gonna come down to the situation and how it affects you. There's a lot of views that these celebrities have that I may not necessarily agree with.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's just like
Like Tom Hanks' son, that he be borderline being
Oh, he was doing Caribbean accent.
yeah,
and all
he
of that?
borderline being doing like disrespectful racist stuff. But Forrest Gump still one of my favorite goddamn movies.
But that's his son. That's not
my
him.
shit. Where do you think he saw get it from?
oh my god, y'all niggas is crazy.
That's still one of my favorite goddamn movies.
Y'all crazy.
It's okay to separate the art from the artist.
Oh,
Yes.
Fans, hit us up Instagram, Twitter, the email, thecopacetichour@gmail.com. Let us know what you think. Put it out there. Comments, need all that. Let us know what you think about that.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man.
Lifestyles is a men's and women's clothing store that carries exclusive quality labels. Their mission is to bridge the gap between mainstream fashions and luxury brands. They're the go-to place for the latest fashions and trends. You can shop with them online at lifestylesapparel.com. That's LIFESTYLEZ apparel.com. And follow them online at Lifestyles Apparel on all social media outlets. While you're at it, visit them at their brand new Memphis location.
You're tuning in to the Copacetic Hour.
This is the copacetic hour.
Why don't you just chill?
Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill?
Back to the podcast.
Hey, real quick.
What's good?
Hey, that beat so hard. I mean, this bitch about to start spitting.
That shit fire, right?
That shit fire. Good shit, fire.
Hell yeah. Next thing we wanted to bring up. Would you date someone who says one of their relationship non-negotiables is to have the password to your social media?
It depends, but I feel like
Elaborate.
You're not gonna demand me to hand this over. Like,
No, I
that's
need
doing
that
too
shit
much.
now, nigga.
No, that's doing too much. But I feel like if I love you enough and it's like this who I'm meant to be with, yada yada yada, we can discuss it. But I'm not obligated to give you anything. I don't have to do that. I don't know if I'm showing you like, here, look, take a look
Right.
at this. But you're not about to be like, oh, you gotta give me this information because I need to check it 24/7. Like, why?
Right.
That's something wrong with you.
That's some
You need
insecure.
to
That's
fix.
some
You need to
insecure
fix
shit,
that.
yeah.
That has nothing to do with me. So.
I mean, I look at it like this. Everybody you date comes with their own trauma, their own past issues.
Facts.
And the moment you want to date them, you're making a decision to accept that, right?
Facts.
True.
So I feel like it's all about the delivery and when it's delivered. So don't tell me that you need my passwords, you need the password to my phone, my social media.
Just ask.
9 months into the relationship. If this is non-negotiable, you know it's a non-negotiable before you start fucking with me.
Right.
Put that shit out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it got to be first date. You know what I'm saying? Don't be all weird with it. But you should put that shit out there early enough where I can at least be able to make that decision. Okay, is this a person I need to be with or not? Or do this bitch need to go see a therapist or something? Because you got
See
some
a
shit
therapist
going on.
that's doing too much.
Yeah, so I
You
don't
think
know.
it's doing too much?
That's doing too much.
Why
For
is
what?
that?
Why do you need to look at somebody's passwords, social media, all this type of stuff all the time? That means you don't trust them. And what's your purpose of being with somebody you don't trust?
Facts.
Like,
I'm
what am I?
agreement.
I'm about, let me see your phone. Let me look at this.
Hey,
I'm gonna
you-
see something I don't like. I'm gonna do it on purpose. Oh, she messaged you. Oh, you like this picture. You gonna find something to be upset about for what?
Right.
Start
just-
an argument.
I
for
just
what?
feel like when you looking for shit, the smallest things will get you upset.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so, because like if you're looking to find something. So when you don't find nothing and then you find the smallest thing,
Right.
that becomes an argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just feel like, man, I think the bigger issue, you got to dig deep into what has her in that mind state where she feel like she's
Or
not that
he.
secure in
Don't
her
be s-
relationship.
Or he. It's some insecure niggas out here. For
or he.
Sure.
No, let's be real.
something
Let's be
somebody else
real.
did and they can't let it go because they got hurt, so they got to reflect out on everybody else.
Hey,
Facts.
deal with your trauma before you ever hop in a relationship. For real.
But people don't know how to do that. People still hurt from stuff from like high
Hey.
school. They can't let
Hell
things
yeah.
go.
Hey, be single then. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit.
High school is a motherfucker.
High school is
It's
a
high school.
motherfucker,
Y'all
boy.
are adults. Like, get over it.
That shit ain't no light switch.
Get over it.
I still move a certain way because of bitches in high school.
Somebody recently told me that, and I'm just like, I was the type of person that I was that person to them. Like, they act a certain way because of me and something like that from high school. When I was 16,
Right.
14,
Still
15,
learning shit.
Like, you mad about that? Grow up.
So how?
Like,
so
if you're
so
not
let me-
developed from that,
So let me
There's
ask you
something wrong
this:
with you.
How far should a man or a woman go to make that person feel secure in a relationship? So if the password thing is making them feel secure or whatever it is, or whatever else it is, how far should that person go before they just be like, you know what, bro, you tripping?
As far as they want to, as much as they can handle.
Yeah, much
It
as they
depends
can
on you,
handle.
how you are. A lot of people can take a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
people can't. But if you can't handle it, say that.
Cause I don't. I have all Gigi's passwords and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She got all my shit. I don't even got a lock on my goddamn phone.
Yeah.
But I never look through her phone.
Just to be
If I'm
like,
in her
let
phone,
me
I
just-
need it for something.
Right, let me just go through it and find some
I need
shit.
to. I need somebody such and such number. I need to know what date we did this. We share a calendar on our phones.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like her location, I got all that shit.
Hey, listen, nigga. I'm tired of your ass keep giving examples with your married ass, nigga. Your life,
Oh my God.
your life is not like everybody else's life.
No, nigga, my
Bro.
shit is civilized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
My
shout
shit
out,
doesn't
shout out
work
to you.
in chaos.
No, that's facts though, and
But
we
we argue,
applaud you
though.
for that. We applaud you.
We
for that.
argue, we get into not fist fights, but we get into fights. And one thing about us is that we communicate.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
We don't yell at each other,
A lot of people can't do that.
and we don't go to sleep mad.
That's big. That's huge.
You know what I'm saying? But we established that from day one.
That's huge. That's some shit I gotta work on.
Communicating?
Shit. I guess you could you can add that to the list too. I got a lot of shit.
Just
I need
niggas
to work
think
on.
add that to the list too.
I got a lot of shit I need to work on. Hey, I'm very
What more do you want from me?
and that's how like no, but on some real shit, man. I'm transparent. I got my issues. I got shit I need to work on, but I don't ever feel like that's a non-negotiable to be like I gotta go through your phone. I gotta go through your social media. To me,
Yeah.
that's kind of pushing it.
And
That's
don't get
kinda
me
pushing
wrong, like us being the way we are, nigga, we went through a lot of shit. Don't
That's
get it
facts.
twisted. You know, nigga.
But you know what though? I think that's the scariest thing though, because we've been exposed to both sides of the game.
Right.
Both sides of the game.
Right.
So a lot of times it's not necessarily insecurities that's coming out. It's I've seen that.
I was out here
I was
hoeing.
on that. You know what
You know
I'm saying? I was
out
really
here
on that, and I've
knocking off niggas' baby
and I'm
mamas.
knocking off niggas' girls and shit
It's
like
So
not
that
that.
go back
they
to your
girls.
insecurities.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
It's the truth.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie. 100% of my insecurities come from me being in situations I shouldn't have been in with somebody else's partner or some shit like that. Not saying that I went out with intentions of doing X, Y, and Z, but at
Right.
the end of the day, there has been situations I'm dealing with
X,
somebody
Y, and
or
Z's
I'm messing
happen.
with somebody, and I find out they got a whole nigga at the crib.
Whole everything.
You know what I'm saying? So
And you may not even win. It wasn't even intentional.
right. So with me, now
You
I'm
just
looking
on the
like
hunt.
now I'm looking like I've been in several situations like that. So now when it's time for me want to settle down and you know what I'm saying, me want to
Well, why bring that into your situation?
I'm not bringing it in there, but my thing is just like shit. This we doing the same shit,
Yeah.
So that's bringing it into your situation.
man. Listen, you
Why
call it what
bring
you want.
past situations into somebody new?
You right.
No,
Why
love
not let-
is.
I don't know. I'm just different. I just let stuff go. Like it is what it is and move on.
How do you do that?
That's
give
just
us,
how I
Give us
am.
game.
Yeah, because you're a
Just-
Y'all
savage.
not gonna
Just
listen.
do.
Y'all gonna go about y'all lives and do what you want to do.
Shit.
I'm
It's
married.
just,
Oh,
it's
no.
just how you're married. It's just how it is though. I'm not about to treat somebody a certain type of way because somebody did this to me. Everybody's not the same. Everybody has different situations. Everybody go through things. So I'm not about to be like, oh, he did this to me. So now
Right.
I got to do this to you and treat you this way, and I got to act this way for what?
I think
Ooh, I
the
need an
treat.
applause
I
button
think the
for you.
treating some way.
Man.
I think the treating somebody way, some type of way based off your past. That's a bit of a reach. I think it's more so being aware that certain things has happened in the past. So I need to be aware because at the end of the day, we all want to protect our heart. We all want to protect our peace, and we're not going to put too much out there where we are going to be hurt because what's going to happen? It's going to affect the next person we deal with. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think everything that we do in a relationship, we kind of walk on eggshells. We kind of walk on eggshells to be like, you know what?
That's true.
I want to put something out there, but at the end of the day, I don't want to get hurt. So sometimes some niggas need passwords. I'm not saying that's the
Yeah.
right thing, but some niggas need that. But that shit kind of weird.
Love. If you love somebody, do y'all know what love is?
And I'm like, little baby, what's love?
Love is intentionally giving someone the power to hurt you and
Okay.
them not doing it. And you trusting them that they won't do it.
And let me write that down. I might use that for my vows.
That's love.
Say that again.
Love is giving someone the power to intentionally hurt you,
Mm-hmm.
and you trusting them to not hurt you.
That's a lot of trust.
That's love.
That's a lot of trust.
And that shit is deep, nigga, because
Mm-hmm.
this person can really hurt me for real.
Mm-hmm.
But if you love that person, you have to, lay on that shield and allow them to feel, to give, to treasure, you know what I'm saying, to prove that they love you.
So
You have to give that to them.
So if I do allow that and they hurt me, I'm just fucked pretty much.
You learn.
Shit. Basically, nigga.
You learn from it and move on.
Hell no,
hey, nigga.
Learn from it and move
You know the
on.
rule, don't take none of this shit personal. It's just comedy.
Just like
No,
And
that
get
shit
it on,
real
nigga.
life, nigga.
Move
This ain't no
on.
comedy, bro. Ain't no move on, man. Hell no. Somebody gonna have to feel it, and 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be the next girl.
Facts.
okay, so
I mean, it's no. Speak your piece.
so
Go
look,
ahead.
if you look at my situation,
Mm-hmm.
you saying everything that happened with this certain person,
Mm-hmm.
I should be holding on to a little bit of something and treating somebody else like that and being like, oh, he did this to me.
No,
You about to get it, nigga.
treating, no. Being aware and being cautious that it could happen again.
Right.
Yes.
You gotta watch.
You gotta watch.
You
So,
see that Medea
but
shit?
listen,
You gotta watch.
but listen though. But that's where the communication piece come in.
Right.
Talk to that person about that. Let them know, hey man,
Yeah.
I've dealt with this. It's something I'm still
True.
kind of going over. You know what I'm saying? You gotta forgive me.
People can't do that.
You gotta forgive me if I trip out in certain situations. It's not nothing that you're doing, but I'm still getting over a little bit of hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's where the communication piece come in at. But you can't just say, all right, it didn't work out with this person. I'm going to just move on and everything gonna be fine. Hell no.
Right. Facts.
Everybody can't communicate.
Hey,
That's
you
people's
a-
biggest problems.
Hey, you.
I can communicate. I know how to communicate.
Everybody
I'm good
can
with it.
communicate, and if you want a healthy relationship that's functional, that's not in chaos, no dysfunctional ass shit, you will communicate. And if you can't communicate, and it's not that you can. If you won't communicate,
Mm-hmm.
then your shit it has the possibility of being dysfunctional and chaotic.
That's real.
And when shit don't go right, it's good when shit right. Let's talk about when shit don't go right. That's when it's important to communicate.
That's where I need help at. When shit don't go right, I don't know how to act.
That's the issue. Now, how do y'all think social media affects people's relationships?
It shouldn't. It's social media.
It does though.
It does.
It
shouldn't.
does, but it depends on the person that you're dealing with. Like, you should know the type of person that you're dealing with.
I feel like in a perfect world, it shouldn't. But
It
realistically, it does. And I feel like it does in a lot of ways. I feel like sometimes social media makes people think that the grass is greener on the other side. I know a lot of dudes. I can't speak for too many females, but I know a lot of dudes kind of had that mindset, and it could be based off, you know what I'm saying, how loose some of these girls is on social media. So we could talk about
Facts.
that on the next podcast. But at the end of the day, a lot of these niggas think that the grass is greener on the other side, and they get so tied up and caught up to social media where they end up losing focus of their relationship and forgetting about the person that was really there for them and ride for them, and end up losing a good thing
Facts.
based off some fantasy world.
I've
type
been
shit.
through that shit,
True.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying? This social media shit, bro, is really the devil, bro. And I'm just being straight up. That shit really the devil, man, because it could really fuck up your mindset and have you thinking like this fantasy world is reality.
Yep.
All that shit fake.
All of it. Nigga, I don't post Gigi on social media
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't matter. The
Right.
world don't need to. We not
People who know.
people who know, and if they don't, I don't care.
You don't give a fuck about them, right?
Yeah.
So that very issue right there, I've dealt with that before, and it was like, why don't you post me? This, and this. And everybody, if you know me, you know I'm a private person.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, why is everything I'm doing and, you know what I'm saying, all the effort and all the energy I'm putting into
Right.
this relationship, the only thing you're measuring it based off is whether I post you or not?
Okay, I'm gonna say this then. I post Gigi on in days that are important. The last time I posted her, I'm not gonna count Valentine's Day because that's just
Birthdays, anniversaries.
thank you.
Is that
Holidays.
Before
with the
Valentine's
family.
Day, The last time I posted Gigi on my Instagram was her birthday.
Is it
And I
important
went all
for you?
out.
Is
for
it
her
important
birthday.
for you, or is it important for the relationship? Is it important for
It's
her?
important. It's important for me to celebrate her on special days. So that's social media. That's on her birthday, buying her presents, taking her out to dinner, taking her on a trip or whatever. Because I'm celebrating her in every aspect of life. Because it's her day.
I feel like it's a thin line between celebrating somebody and just post me because
Just
I
because
want everybody in the world to know that we together and you mine and blah
Right.
blah blah. And to me, that's that little kid shit.
Yeah, that's some little kid shit.
That's
I'm
some little
talking
kid
about
shit.
when it's an important day to celebrate someone. If that is your significant other and you really like doing all the little things ahead of time on that day, you do need to go out and celebrate them on some shit you wouldn't usually do because it's a special day.
Celebratory things is that's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, I don't feel like it's a priority, but
It's not a
celebratory
priority,
things.
but
I mean, I get it's way more understandable. Okay, well, she want to be posted.
Right.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You want to celebrate your woman. You want to show her off too.
Yeah,
you know
want
what
to
I'm
show
saying?
your woman off.
Right, and be proud of her.
Be proud
But
of her.
At the end of the day, when it comes to it's a
Show
thin
your man
line.
off, ladies.
Every nigga don't like that shit.
Nigga, I can't even remember the last time Gigi posted me on her shit.
Look at this nigga. Hey, yo, he checking
about
his
to go
phone right
look?
now. Look, y'all.
Nigga, Gigi unfollowed me for like 6 months or some shit because we got into it over something. And I was like, "Oh, you think I'm just gonna follow you back?" So I unfollowed her for 6 months.
No,
Wow.
y'all funny as hell, man.
Look, the last time Gigi posted me was what is this? July 16th of 2019 on Instagram. Nothing. It don't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. I think social media really plays a big part in some breakups. I'm not gonna say a lot of breakups, but some breakups.
Fucking ridiculous.
people doing
It's
too much.
it's scary. People do too much. People do way
They're
too much.
consumed in it.
And honestly, a lot of these females get caught up in these niggas being thirsty too on social media, and they end up losing sight of their relationships as well. It's not just the
Facts.
dudes. You know what I'm saying? We got to speak both parts. We got to speak both parts. It's niggas on social media who will sell you the biggest dream in the world.
Man, stunting.
Hey, sell you the biggest dream in the world, and at the end of the day, he trying to do what I'm trying to do, and that's just fuck.
Man,
So, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody game gonna be different, man. You gotta just be mature enough to create those boundaries in your relationship where just everything ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody. Private life, happy life.
facts. All day facts. Nigga, did y'all see what happened at Olive Garden? Or the manager got fired because the restaurant worker said that, will you please not give us a black server?
I saw that.
What kind of bullshit is
I
that?
saw that.
I would have, I'd have like, this is our chef, this black man, he ain't got to be the chef. This is our chef, this black man right here. How'd you guys like your food today?
Honestly, I would have waited for them to say, "Can I speak to a manager?" And just pull to any black person. Like, hey, this a manager.
Man,
well, who's his manager? And find another black person.
Right.
I think the most fucked up part about that, man, I read that the girl that they were doing this with, she was only like 16.
16 years old.
Yeah,
And they saying racially slurs to her.
that's fucked up. They said
You
they
know
were
what I'm
making
saying?
jokes, and they
All
were
type
talking
of
to her, making jokes to her coworkers about it.
About her.
Yeah, that's fucked
And
up.
to her.
Yeah,
16 years old.
I don't know. That's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up. Especially, man, we talking about a restaurant now. We had like a whites only restaurant or some shit like that. We on some life type shit, like whites only pie.
Right.
That's something different, but
I wouldn't have gave them what they wanted. Point blank, period.
you want
It's
to
your server. That's who you about to deal with.
Right. Because the servers get paid. You know what I'm saying? This is your server.
Or y'all can leave.
Or y'all can get up and get up out of here. Peace.
Yeah,
That's how that manager is supposed to handle it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad
What
they
city
fired
was this?
his ass.
Where was this?
Where was this at? Shit is so crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad they fired his ass, man. That wasn't right. That wasn't right at all.
This is in Evansville, Indiana.
Mm.
Where it happened.
Hey,
heard
but
of
then
that.
again, it don't surprise me. That sounds like some. Hey, let me shut up. We might have some listeners out there.
Hey, Evansville.
Fuck y'all.
This is some bullshit. Straight bullshit. Y'all need to handle that in y'all city, because bullying little girls, I don't care what it's about. You fucking grown ass adults bullying little 16 or high school girls. How do you even feel any type of superiority about that?
Yeah.
You a adult talking to a child like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't care what color she was. She's still a child.
I mean, man, certain situations, man, you gotta just ask, like, what am I gaining from this right now? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, really, what are you gaining from this right now?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. That shit's stupid.
That probably made their day.
Stupid, man.
That
He
was the
shoulda-
most happiness they had that day
He should have got
to
his
do that
ass
to the
beat.
little
Miserable.
girl.
Miserable motherfuckers, man. He should have got his ass beat.
Facts.
Are you tired of paying unnecessary fees for banking? Do you only use mobile banking anyway and hate going into the branch to handle your business? If so, Chime is the copacetic option for you. It's one of the fastest growing banks in America, charging a total of $0 in fees. Join Chime today using our special code and get a free $50 after your first direct deposit of $200 or more within your first 45 days of opening the account. Find the special code in our Instagram profile and join the Chime family today.
You're tuning in to the Copacetic Hour. Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill?
Back to the podcast. So this is the segment of the show called what?
Hood situations.
Hood situations.
My favorite part.
And why is it hood situations?
Shit,
Be happening
in
in
the
the
hood.
So today, hood situations is, listen. So you let somebody borrow some money. Next thing you know, you see they are flexing on the gram, buying bottles, in the club stunting. But they ain't said shit about your bread. You looking at their ass the whole time like, what the fuck is you doing, nigga? How do you confront them, or do you even confront them about your money?
It depends on who it is for me.
Elaborate.
Because if it's like one of my close friends and they're like, hey, I need some money for this, this, and that. Can you help me out? I'm like, okay, cool. I'd be like, what is it for? I think I always ask, like, what is it for? I ask a lot of questions.
Hell
So
yeah.
just be like, what is it for? And they'd be like, oh, I'm going to the club, yada, yada. Okay. But if they lie and it's something else, I'd be like, well, didn't you say it was for this and not that, and you're doing this?
Right.
But for me, I just be like, okay, give it back to me when you can. And sometimes I'll be like, I'll remind them. But for the most part, with me and my friends, what we do is we just trade. So, like, if I give you money and then we go out and do something, then you pay for this. And
Right.
you do that. But it's different when you just never plan to give me the money back.
Thank you.
Then I just bring it up. But then also for me, also is like, I'm kind of weird. I don't be like stressing that much about it because I feel like it's money.
Right.
It comes and goes. I'm
Right.
not about to be like, I'm not about to come run you down and shoot you over some money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Okay.
about to do all of that.
I need a loan. Hodge.
Hey, odds.
No.
Hey, odds,
I
let me-
need a
hey,
loan.
It
odds,
comes
let
and
me bro-
go.
Let me
I'm
borrow
not-
some money.
I'm too old for all that.
Let me borrow something. Cause you
I
handed-
asked you for $1 earlier.
What more do you want from me?
Hey, I ain't got no dollar.
I asked you for
Hey,
$1.
that's gonna be my answer right there.
Oh man.
I'm gonna take a different stance on it.
Okay.
You want your money?
I need my paper. Listen, I don't give a fuck if I let you borrow 50 cents, nigga. I need my 50 cents.
Man. I'm
50
back.
cents.
Listen, I don't give a fuck what it was.
So-
if I gave you a nickel, I want my nickel
I
back.
borrowed $1. I got to give you the $1 back.
I need it back. If I told you I need it back, now it's different. Now it's different if you're just giving somebody some money.
Right.
True.
I really can't dictate what you're using that money for. I can't be mad at it.
Right.
But if you're asking to borrow some money, first of all, I'm not borrowing nobody without giving a deadline. Hey, I need my money back by next Friday.
Right.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I need my money back by this. But if I'm just giving you some cheese and you flexing, you want to do something, honestly, you probably needed the money for that. I'm not gonna be mad at you. But if I just if I let you borrow some money and then I see you all on Snapchat or IG, and you just doing the most and all type of shit.
I got a question.
I'm asking for my money.
What if they be like, let me pay you back next Friday, but you see him out on Wednesday, flashing, doing whatever, spending money? Is that the issue? Is that an issue? Because they said next Friday.
No, but
I
when
said
Friday come though,
I set
Okay.
myself up.
I'm asking for my goddamn money.
Hell yeah, 11:59.
Where my shit at, nigga?
You think you can be like, I saw you in the club?
Hey, I
Fuck,
need my
nigga.
shit, nigga. I'll pull up to the club, nigga, with house shoes on, bro. You
Oh
got,
my God.
Hey, you got that little $5
my
I'll let
bread,
you borrow?
nigga.
Oh my gosh.
You got that little $5 I'll let you borrow, bro?
Hey, I need my bread. I don't give a fuck what
I
nobody
ain't-
talking about.
I mean,
don't
honestly,
think I
I'm not
would
that
get
petty. I'm not that petty, but at the end of the day, it just.
But you're not gonna let anybody borrow money.
That's true.
You're gonna let people that you know and who you know is gonna pay you back.
But
borrow
honestly,
money.
the
Shit.
niggas that you know the most, they not
they
gonna pay
be the
you.
ones not trying to pay you.
Oh, that's your friends, because my friends pay me back.
You got some good friends. Bring them
Right.
over here. Tell them I need to borrow some
We be
money,
like
shit.
Friday, okay, here you go, Friday. Or they be like, hey, do you have it? Yeah, I forgot. Here you go,
Tell your friends to come through. I need to borrow their car.
sir.
to borrow
What are
their
you
car.
driving?
I need to borrow.
What are
they-
you driving?
I need to
Right.
borrow their
You
car.
got like 4
Can I borrow
cars,
your
nigga?
car?
I need to borrow their car.
Can I borrow your car?
Because they tripping.
I don't think I know how to drive it though.
Shit. But
I need my bread back. I don't care what nobody talk about. You not finna be stunting, doing all this shit.
so how do you confront them though? You just gonna be like, hey, bro,
I need
that
my
shit.
Need my money, nigga. What's good? Where my shit at?
And what the nigga be like? Nigga, I ain't got your money.
Then we got to scrap then. Fuck that nigga.
Hey,
Shit. Nigga, what the fuck?
Hey, hey, that's one thing I never
Where my shit
understood.
at?
That's one thing I never understood. So you let somebody borrow some money. They say they ain't got their cheese, and you wanna throw hands with them, right?
No,
Not
not
gonna
if they
get your
say
money
they
back.
ain't got it.
No,
I'm
no.
talking about to say I ain't giving you your shit
He
back.
said,
nigga.
okay. He said I ain't giving your shit back. You throwing hands, right?
I don't got the yes button, but yes, nigga.
Hey, so you throwing hands, right?
Yes. Smacking that nigga right
Feel
there. Like, you
better?
give me
Hey,
my shit back.
You're still not gonna get your cheese, bro.
I would take whatever's on that nigga at the time. The fuck?
What if they don't have nothing?
They got
you
something on. They
taking?
got shoes, clothes, something.
You stripping niggas now.
I
bro.
give nigga. I take that humility away for the payment. The fuck?
And you still gonna be short your cheese.
I will
nigga.
be serving my cheese, but he gonna be embarrassed.
And that's gonna make you feel better.
No. it
Okay
ain't.
then. So what's your purpose of doing all of that and you still don't get your money?
Shit. Fuck, nigga. I be mad as a bitch.
Honestly, man, if I take an L, especially on some money shit, man, you gotta just have a mindset like that cheese gonna come back.
But then
somehow.
again, there's certain niggas I know be like, hey, let me borrow some money. I be like, yeah, nigga, whatever.
yeah,
I
you
ain't
know,
getting this
nigga,
back.
yeah, I ain't get that shit back. Yeah.
Then again, yeah, you right. There's certain niggas
there's
like,
certain niggas you
this
just
nigga,
know
need-
you
I
not
know he
getting that
need
cheese.
it, and I know I ain't getting it back. I ain't tripping.
Sometimes I be like, nigga, now you know you ain't giving me that money.
Right.
Back. That nigga might lie like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna have it. But,
The fuck?
That's why you know your friends.
yeah,
That's a good point.
Yeah, we need to meet your friends because they
You
just
need to meet
handing,
my friends.
they handing out money.
Right.
Shit.
Y'all got more money than us.
Shit, we some broke niggas.
broke niggas.
We try to do a podcast.
Trying to come up, nigga.
No, we just know how to manage our money. We do what we got to do. We gonna do it because we want to do it, and that's it.
Okay.
We gonna figure our way out. That's what I always do.
That sound like y'all stripping or some
Yeah,
shit.
I'm
What
gonna say
you
shit.
talking
I
about?
got a good 40 right now.
Oh man. Y'all can see her face right now. She's about to smack the shit out of this nigga.
Shit out of me, dog.
I would never.
You should have
Oh
smacked
my
her, then I'd have
God.
pressed the button like,
What more do you want
Oh my god.
y'all niggas crazy.
No, this my homie, man. Everybody know this my dog.
This week's episode is sponsored by the Design Lab at Shutterstock & Co. From logos and business cards to invitations and custom tees, the Design Lab is your one-stop shop for graphics. Use promo code COPACETIC for 10% off your custom order. Visit www.shutterstockco.com to get started. Once again, www.shutterstockco.com to get started.
Why don't you just chill? Chill out. Why don't you just chill out? Why don't you just chill out? Why don't you just chill? Chill out a little bit. Why don't you just chill out?
This is the copacetic. This is the copacetic hour.
Why don't you just chill
Why
out?
don't you just
Listen.
chill? Why don't you just chill?
Back to the podcast. We're moving on to the next segment of the show. Trivia for the culture. I got a few questions. Some of them are going to be true and false. Some are going to be an actual answer. Some of them going to be majority rules.
I might not be so good at this.
You are good at everything, Ash.
I appreciate that. I am kind of good at a lot of things.
Shit.
I don't know what she meant by that, people.
I don't hear me.
I don't know. I'm married.
Wow.
I'm married, guys.
Oh my god.
First question. What is the most quoted black movie out of these four? Friday, Coming to America, The Nutty Professor, or The Color Purple?
Friday.
Friday?
It's not
I
even
feel like
close.
it's the color purple.
Color.
The Color Purple?
Who the fuck says
What's the okay? But there's like one line that everybody say that they probably say.
What's
the
that
most.
line?
I don't know.
You gonna say it?
I don't know.
You gonna say the line?
No, you know it.
I don't know the line.
I don't know what you're talking about because I'm thinking The Color Purple.
Hey, first of all, that
Purple beat me.
hey, listen.
That one. That's one.
Hey, listen. First of
I
all,
had to fight all my life.
See, that's
There we
another.
go. That's it.
hey, that movie long as shit. So ain't nobody quoting no shit.
I don't know.
Friday, hands down, the most quoted, and the other one I'm surprised not even on there is The Wood.
The Wood. Hell
Suck.
yeah. Never chew. Coming to America, though, is
What do you
That's
have
super.
quote for Coming to America?
Nothing.
I am so happy to be here. We
Dog.
put it in defense. In defense.
Your African accent is kind of good.
Thank you. That's what I heard last week. Did you got to listen to episode, what was that?
Last
Episode
week,
4.
yeah.
I did a whole,
You did a whole African accent.
yes, for like 2 minutes.
Let her judge. Let her
I
be
probably
the
would have
judge.
been irritated.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why? Why would you be able?
Right, because I just found my great granddaddy from West Africa, Kazula.
Country. What country?
We from the Obipo people.
Hey, yo. Hey, she looked at this
No,
nigga
what
like,
country? What country?
I forgot the country off the top of my head because Zora Neale Hurston wrote a book about my grandfather, and I just bought the book. I'm still reading it.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Thank you.
Grandfathers did a lot out here. My granddaddy did a lot too.
shout out to the granddad.
Well, my granddaddy did a lot, a lot. No, but and Nutty Professor got a lot of quotables too.
No, hey,
What's
listen,
a
bro.
Nutty
Hey,
Professor?
listen. I was watching Nutty Professor the other day. That shit is
It's
hilarious,
hilarious.
bro. Like hilarious.
I have a weird
Super
sense of humor.
duper
Eddie
funny.
Murphy is a fucking legend for that shit.
Legend,
dog.
nigga.
Like legend.
Eddie Murphy got a lot of quotables. I don't care.
Especially when they was at the dinner table, bro. Oh my
Nigga.
god, that shit was so funny.
clean. I'm gonna get my colon clean.
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
I think Friday got him
was
beat
good.
though. I think Friday got him.
Friday's a
What's
classic.
something from Friday?
Everything.
I don't be remembering stuff
You don't
like
remember
that
How do
Friday?
you remember Friday though?
because it's not like, oh my,
My
god, I need to
grandmama
watch
got me
Friday.
that chain.
Yeah.
I could probably do the whole movie,
I could do
just
the whole movie.
recollection, and in order too.
Only movie I can do like that is like Bad Boys 2
I fuck with Bad Boys too.
and maybe ATL.
Used to see this sexist shit I got on, calling me Bunny Low.
ATL funny. No, you can't do ATL because we said an ATL reference earlier that you just didn't even understand.
No, but my whole thing was, what does it look like?
Oh, we got to Google that.
Nigga,
What does a possum look like?
ass fatter than a swamp possum with the mumps. Look like two midgets in a sleeping bag.
You silly. I go with Friday though. Friday for sure.
What you got, Oz? You still rocking with the color purple?
I mean, because I just don't know any from any of those that be come off the top of my head because they just not like important movies to me.
Okay.
That's why I was just like, this probably gonna be weird because I don't be like, I'm not like typical.
Okay. Next question. After you stop and drop, what should you do? A. Hand over your license and registrations. B. Put your hands up. C. Roll. Or D. Shut them down and open up shop.
What? I had no idea where this was going.
Stop. Drop.
Shut him down, open up shop. Oh.
That's how Rough Riders roll.
Oh my
Too
God.
many niggas wanna die. Niggas wanna try. Niggas wonder why. All I feel is pain.
Wow.
Bro,
Okay.
you funny as hell.
Next question.
That was
Next question.
interesting.
Fox, Queen, and Smith cleaned up for a living in what movie? A. Hoodlum. B. Independence Day. C. Set It Off. Or D. Juice.
Repeat that for me.
Repeat the question. Not the answers, just the first part.
No, I need
Fox,
both.
Fox, Queen, and Smith cleaned up for a living in this movie. A. Hoodlum. B. Independence Day. C. Set It Off. Or D. Juice.
I don't think it's B or C.
I don't know that one.
Set It Off. They was cleaning supply people. Remember?
Bro, yeah,
They
Is
work
that
for
the name of the company?
they work for a cleaning company.
That's the name of the movie. Set It Off.
That's where they was stashing
No,
the money
but-
at.
Right.
You said Fox.
Vivica A. Fox.
Oh my gosh. How
Jada
was,
Pinkett Smith.
okay.
Queen Latifah.
Oh, okay,
That was on
okay,
purpose.
Okay.
That was a good one.
Nigga said some shit
Thank
up.
you. All right, next question. Who played Ricky in Boys in the Hood?
Uh,
I don't even need to read the ones for that, huh?
No.
That one easy? What's his name?
Morris Chestnut.
yeah.
Morris Chestnut. All right.
I knew that one.
Black ass.
These niggas have some
He's
weird
fine.
ass. They said A, Tupac, B, Ice Cube, and D, Cuba Gooding Jr.
First of all, Pac ain't playing no movie and getting shot in the back.
What?
If anything,
He'd have been a nigga in the car
he would've been in
shooting.
the car shooting, nigga.
All right, this is a good one. In the movie Love Jones,
Never seen it.
What?
you never seen Love Jones?
Never seen
You
it.
should go home and watch that.
Every time I say I never seen it, I get that. But I'm ready to answer the question. Let's go.
Okay. In the movie Love Jones, even though this whole ass nigga ain't seen it, his quote was in his poem,
Oh, I don't know it.
his brother to the night and the blues in your left eye, was said by A. Lorenz Tate, B. Omar Epps, C. Isaiah Washington, or D. Bill Bellamy.
Lorenz Tate.
Yeah.
Facts.
I just know the nigga played in the movie.
Yeah. He was in the movie.
But so did Isaiah Washington and Bill Bellamy.
See, I don't even know who Isaiah
They wasn't
Washington
main.
is.
They wasn't
They
important.
wasn't the main characters, yeah.
That point for me.
You don't know who they are?
I know who they are. I don't know who Isaiah Washington is. I know who Bill Bellamy is.
This is an easy one, but it may be a tricky one.
Let's go.
Okay. Next question. What do you call drugs at 74th Street Baptist Church?
Twin. Wow, nigga.
Facts. There's like sin. 74th Street Baptist Church. We call that here a little sin.
Wow.
But around here, between Norman and Weston, we call this here a little twin.
Wow.
Nigga. Let me get a little bit for my cataracts. You didn't put in on this, man.
Miss Parker.
See, we be letting you know.
Interesting.
Friday for your ass.
Yeah, see, that's why Friday quotable than a motherfucker. Okay. Next question. Even though I don't eat this shit no more, not really. What might your mama say you need in order to get some McDonald's?
Money.
A job, a clue, good grades, or McDonald's money?
McDonald's money.
McDonald's money.
My
for
parents
sure.
have never said that to me though. The McDonald's money. What
you mean?
Cause she
They've
got
never
McDonald's
said
whenever she
that
asks
for
for
me.
it.
I don't even eat McDonald's like that.
It's
But
her rich ass.
it's McDonald's. They just say eat something in the house. I'm gonna say I don't want it. They be like, okay. I'm gonna go get McDonald's.
Hey, she got
Okay.
African
I
parents.
still do that now. If I
I
don't
thought
want nothing in
African
the house,
parents was like real like strict though, like
my
beat
parents
your
are
ass.
nowhere near strict. My parents are not traditional.
For real?
Like they not like that. I
'Cause
mean,
one
they
of my-
got they got their ways. Like if I do something, my daddy be like, "We don't do that." I'd be like, "Well, I did it." Like, but
Damn.
he say we don't do that.
Damn.
I'd be like, "Okay, it's certain traditions and things that I'm gonna uphold,
Right.
and I'm gonna act a certain type of way."
I was always under the impression that African parents, especially the dads, was like
Strict.
strict and
Bust
mean
your
as hell.
ass. I heard they be threatening their kids like, I'm gonna send you back to Africa.
Damn.
They can say that all the time, but my daddy ain't gonna do it. My daddy be joking.
So he do say it though.
But not now. Like he probably said it when I was younger, but
Okay.
now it's not like a. I'm gonna send you back to Africa for what? I like being in Africa. That's not a like that bad thing to me.
Man, I was looking at your pictures when you went, I think it was last summer maybe or something like
Yeah,
that.
last year.
Last year. I was like, man, that shit look dope, man.
It's very dope.
I gotta visit the motherland.
Got to.
Got to. Next question. What is the one biggest conspiracy theory black people will not let die? A. OJ is Chloe's dad. B. Janet and El DeBarge had a love child. C. Someone else had Blue Ivy. Or D. Tupac is still alive.
Tupac still alive.
Tupac is still alive.
That nigga in Puerto Rico or some shit like that. What they used to say? He in
Cuba.
Cuba. My
Cuba.
bad.
Yeah.
Cuba.
I've been there too.
He in
I
Cuba.
ain't see him though.
Pac in Cuba, y'all.
How was Cuba?
It was amazing. It was great. They
Dog,
were really
where all have you
nice.
been?
Like you want to name it?
Yes.
Like out the country.
Yeah, nigga. We've been most of the places in the United States.
Cause I was out the country. I've been to Ghana. I've been to
That's what your parents from, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been to Italy. I've been to Paris. I've been to Belgium. I've been to London. I don't know. Cuba, Honduras.
Honduras.
I can't say Cozumel, right? Cozumel. I guess I said it right.
Okay.
I went to this one island in the Caribbean, but I did it on cruises. I like cruises now because like you can hit 3 places at one time
Okay. Okay.
and be good. I went to Belize. That was fun.
Dope.
Um,
Been to the Bahamas, probably.
no, I actually haven't been there. I haven't been to the Bahamas or Jamaica or Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic.
I want to go to DR. That's my next visit.
I want to go in a few years. When
Visit
it's not
Tomas.
weird no more.
Shout out to Yams and Tomas.
Yeah, they fighting for their freedom. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for their independence. Shout out to them, to Dominican Republic getting their keeping their independence.
That's what's up.
Next question. Okay, Smith. Oh, we already did that one. I'm sorry. That one whack. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. What is the best love story of black movies of all time? A. Love and Basketball. B. Love Jones.
Never seen it.
C. Jason's Lyric. Or D. Mahogany.
Well, what?
Mahogany.
I never seen that. I'm gonna go with Jason Lyric.
You like Jason Lyric? What'd you like about Jason's Lyric?
I like the movie
When they, that's the movie when he was
with Jada.
With
Smacking
Jada, Alan
Jada.
Payne.
yeah. I used to.
His brother killed
You used
Jada.
to what? You
Nigga.
used to what?
I had to sneak and watch that movie because that's what Jada was showing a little nip and nips. Yeah, I had to,
Oh, hold up. I need that one. Hold up.
no, I'm out of that. Man, that's the only options.
Or name something that you think.
Shit, I'm gonna go with Mike and what's her name from the Wood? Big Mike and was it Felicia?
Alicia.
Alicia. Big Mike and Alicia
Alicia.
from the Wood.
Okay. This nigga just like the wood because that's not a love story
That's
at all.
That's my favorite movie though.
What the
Not
fuck?
a love movie. Love story.
I'll go with Big Mike.
Who would you say? You still going with Jason Lyric or you got something else
Out of
outside
those
of that?
options, yes, and I can't think of. I don't like Love and Basketball.
Nigga, that's
I've
a
never
classic.
seen-
Wait.
people hype it up like it's like a movie. Like
Nigga, Love and Basketball is a classic.
Yeah, we talking
he
about all
played her,
classes.
he
If we
played
talk-
her, and then he had to live off her money because he
got-
went and got hurt.
He got married with another chick though.
No, he
didn't get
left.
married. Yeah, he left right before the wedding.
Right before the wedding.
Yeah,
That take a lot.
that take a lot. But nah, hell no. I'm still going Mike and Alicia. I'm going with.
I'm gonna go with Jason Lyric out of that.
What's the other movie? What's some recent movies? Queen and Slim.
Ooh, Queen and Slim
Can
was
you fall in
dope.
love with somebody today?
Hell yeah.
That's a good question.
Hell
You
yeah.
can?
I can.
The fuck? No, you can't. But that
Hey.
movie made it look like it. They fell in lust.
Hey, that
It's some
movie-
good. I think it's some like
Queen and Slim was dope. The photograph
other people
was dope.
movies. I
That shit
haven't
was
seen
whack,
that.
You fucking crazy. Die, nigga.
Ooh,
Damn.
that's real aggressive.
All right, yeah.
Photograph was dope.
This nigga right here tripping.
Die.
That nigga said die, nigga. He looked at me like,
Wait, nigga.
What more do you want from me?
my bad. I went too far.
Yeah, he tripping.
My bad. I didn't mean it like that. Dog. So, okay. I love Queen and Slim. I love the photograph, by the way.
Obviously, nigga, you told me to die because I ain't like the movie, nigga. Shit.
But if I had to pick the greatest love story that we've seen in black movies, it would have to be Best Man Holiday. I mean,
Oh, that was
the
a good
Best Man
movie.
series.
That was a good movie.
It would have to be.
She died. I cried.
He cheated and he still took her back because he loved her that much with your homie.
Can I ask a question?
Okay. No, nigga. No.
Hey, what black movie where the dude did the girl the dirtiest? I'm gonna go with Why Did I Get Married, when he made her ass drive to the
Dog,
mall.
that shit was foul, nigga.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Hey,
Shit, why I could be mad all by myself. Basically, any Tyler Perry movie. It's all, niggas is doing females grimy.
Hey,
Nigga.
Tyler
that's
Perry-
very true.
Tyler Perry
Grimy.
on cold for that. Yeah,
One girl was getting beat.
because even the one the new one he got on Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
Crazy
bro,
Mama.
bro, he got us looking real bad.
I mean,
Hey, Tyler, man, fuck you, Tyler.
What was you about to say?
nothing. I was saying. I mean, some situations fit.
Man, dog, with the grimiest, I would say that movie, any Tyler Perry movie, honestly.
The Netflix one was kind of like what? Like you wasn't expecting that.
That shit was like a horror movie, just flipped crazy.
But she was crazy for trying to be with him.
Facts. Dog. So when she was beating that nigga with the bat, it's no fucking way a nigga survived getting beat like with a bat like that. His shit was leaking everywhere.
I think that was just the dramatics of the movie.
Crazy.
But she might not have been that strong, and then he just survived.
That shit was fake as hell. Man, she beat the fuck out that nigga.
That's what I'm
back,
saying. They
nigga.
beat the shit out of that nigga.
And then
Did
he
she
had
drag him downstairs?
and then he had that
Yeah.
he had that fake ass obvious blood with them weak ass bandages, and he man.
I feel like she wouldn't have been able to drag him
Man,
downstairs.
we ain't gonna talk about that movie because I want to support black people, but that shit
You
was
brought it
awful.
up.
Yeah, that's my fault. Fuck Tyler.
Wow.
No, fuck Tyler. Shout out to Tyler is the GOAT. It's just this nigga need to write some better movies where the woman ain't shit instead of the man always.
Wow.
God
Well,
damn.
the mother wasn't. I don't cuss up. The mother wasn't.
You don't when you
Wait,
didn't,
wait,
when you
daddy.
stopped
Wait,
cussing?
no, he did look out. He did
I've
Daddy's
never-
Little Girls,
I've never
right?
cussed.
You never cussed?
No, I don't cuss.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I ever heard you
I don't
cuss.
cuss.
I never even thought about that.
The mom in the movie where the daughter get married.
But she was trying to make him marry the dude that
Yeah.
was beating her. Yeah, you right. You right
She was
about that one.
bad. Taraji was bad. Then she got her life together.
Daddy's
the one with the
Daddy's Little
kids.
Girls was
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
He did look out.
Daddy Little Girls, he was a good nigga. You
That's
right.
like 3 out of 50 movies though.
Oh man, okay. This is the last one. This is a difficult one too. If you had to invite one of the following to the family cookout, who would it be? Stacey Dash, Omarosa, Dr. Ben Carson, or Clarence Thomas, who was the football player who just called Donald Trump the first black president? Omarosa? Why?
Because I feel like she's the best option. But it's some clip about her on social media now talking about how was comparing white women to black women and how like things we do go unnoticed. And I don't remember. But she was talking about that and I was like, okay, let me say her because she was supporting black people.
Okay. What about you?
Hey, I ain't going to that cookout.
It's
Fuck
your
that.
family
Nigga,
cookout,
fuck
nigga.
that,
You don't got to be
nigga.
there.
Mom's just cooking it up in the back.
You just got to invite them. You don't got to be there. You're going to be at work anyways.
Man, they all fucking horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with what's the other chick named Omarosa?
Omarosa, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with her. Even though Stacey Dash used to be bad in the motherfucker, boy.
She's not.
She's not bad now.
I said she used to be.
She wasn't even when she was back then.
What?
She
you talking
okay,
about?
but she not like a Rihanna.
Damn.
What more do you want from me?
What's
I
bad
want a
for you?
I want a Rihanna. That's what more I want from you.
Rihanna to me just got bad.
Rihanna,
What?
she all right.
I used to think
What?
Rihanna used to look like an
Rihanna,
alien with her head.
Rihanna, all right. She ain't.
I swear I used to think that. Rihanna bad now,
She just
but
ain't the coldest. How you
So
picture
she
it.
used to be
is?
super skinny.
Who's better than Rihanna?
Who's better than Rihanna?
What's my chick?
mean,
The
Beyonce.
Instagram model.
You like an Instagram model?
Man, she bad.
Bernice.
Bernice the coldest.
Ugh.
Good Lord.
She was made that way.
Hey, kudos to the doctor. Kudos to the doctor because Bernice is,
She kind of died down a little bit though.
nigga, she's so cold.
I don't know, man. Y'all tripping. She said Stacey Dash never was that cold.
Tripping.
I get the whole racist shit, but tripping.
She was okay.
Nah. I think the coldest for me right now gotta be JT. I love that ratchet shit, boy. I don't know what it is, boy. I love that ratchet shit, bro. JT so cold to me.
She do look
And
good.
she been cold. Niggas used to say JT was whack. And I'm looking like, man, I don't
They
know.
forgot.
Summer
she was
Walker
gone
look good too to me.
Man, no, she
until she changed her nose. She
Yeah.
was good until
Yeah,
she
She's starting, to
nose.
she's starting to look like
She's-
Mike Jackson.
Yeah.
Cause she got work done too, but hers look good.
That ass look
Hers
good.
look natural.
That
Except for her
face-
boobs sometimes.
man, that face look bad right now. But yeah, JT, that's my shit.
Clearly.
JT. Okay.
We're gonna wrap it up. It's the end of the podcast. Episode 6. Giving y'all a hit up, let them know where they can find y'all.
DQ_11, man. Hit me up. Twitter, IG, Snapchat. It's all the same on everyone. DQ_11. Hit me up if you got any questions for the next podcast. Anything that you would like to see being discussed on here, hit us up.
My name is Aj, and if y'all find me, y'all find me. If not, y'all
Yeah.
good.
If you know, you know.
And this is your host 5. Hit me up at the Copacetic Hour on Instagram, the Copacetic Hour on Twitter. Hit our email, thecopacetichour@gmail.com for your questions. I didn't get to your questions this podcast, but we will be getting to them next week on episode 7. This is the Copacetic Hour. Peace.
You're tuning in to the Copacetic Hour.
This is the Copacetic Hour.
Why don't you just chill?
Why don't you just chill? Why don't you just chill?